Hello, hello, hello. How are we all doing today? Welcome on in, don't worry, this is not the actual one that we're starting off with today. I just need to move some stuff around, etc. Hello everyone, how are we doing? Welcome on in. Like, you may pop on camera before I'm able to get the official, like, trigger warning in. But I'm gonna try my best, because we are going to start off the stream today with a chameleon. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna be showing off some animals today, which is gonna be really cool, really fun, a little different and a little bit unique for you guys, hopefully. And yeah, we're gonna sit, chat, and chill. Now I would put the music on, but I can't really gauge anything because the lack of headphones here. Though I do have them here and plugged in and on, etc., etc. I do currently have Stripe out, and obviously I want the full attention on the animal. So I am going to pull him up in just a second, but that's just to allow for people to tab out, etc., do whatever you guys want to do. In terms of whether or not you want to see him or not see him, etc. Right, so he is climbing up naturally up my hand, so you are going to see him slowly start making his way up onto the camera, just while he's climbing my hand, which looks suspect because you can see him just down there in the bottom part of the screen. You can see his eyes kind of darting about. But what he's doing currently is actually just climbing up my hand. And as you can see, he's gonna work his way up my thumb before deciding, okay, I'm actually gonna kind of turn around and maybe go somewhere else. But there he is. There's Stripe. There is Stripe. He's popping up on the screen now for all of you. There we are. There he is. Lovely panther chameleon. He's a bit darker. I don't think he was necessarily expecting to come out. He was probably getting ready for bed, to be fair. So, he hasn't got his usual colour pops at the moment, but I'm sure as he gets more confident and everything as he's out, then he'll change colour back to his normal nice blue-greens, but there he is. So what's really cool with the chameleons is obviously they've got inverted spread toes, so what they've actually got is the feet are actually like spread out like grabbers, like Lego hands, like this, right? So then they'll have like 2 to 3 toes per side. So like each hand technically has like 5 fingers, but a lot of them get joined up, and then they've got the separation down at the end for where the claws are, and that's the bit that they're actually using to climb and hold on to stuff. Is those tiny claws then to like grip into like tree bark or like into the skin, any kind of porous material. So they can climb up rocks, trees, bark and all that kind of stuff. And they can walk on the ground. They're not the most comfortable on the ground, but they absolutely can walk on the ground if they really want to / need to. But think the terrain usually is going to be like arid kind of dirt track kind of places, or like if they're in the jungle, then it's going to be more like woodland and forestry type flooring. So it's going to be dirt, mud, kind of earthy, as well as like leaf littered, etc. Right. So there he is. But luckily our skin's actually really porous as well, which means that they can climb us, and because we have a malleable kind of body, they can climb us pretty well. Just providing him climbing opportunities now. What I can do really quick is I can run upstairs and actually get a branch for him to just kind of climb on. And I can see on this side, right? So on the side facing me, the grey is turning a bit more bluey, but obviously on the camera facing side it's going a lot darker. But if I turn him round a touch, there you go. It's a bit more grey blue. So it's a very bit more like navy like colour. And there he is. He's loving life. He's happy. He's having a good old time. The chameleons do love a subtropical climate, so they are going to want to keep it warm and slightly humid, not too humid. You don't want to cause any kind of respiratory infections. But each different chameleon will have different humidity requirements. Of course, you got your veiled chameleons, amber lobe chameleons, panther chameleons, Jackson's chameleons, and so forth. With some of them having horns, some of them just having the basic head crests. So if I show his head, some will just have head crests, and then other species such as the Jackson's chameleons and stuff will have either like an elongated nose crest, or with like 2 pointers each side, or some will have horns, so kind of like triceratopsy kind of vibes. But there's all sorts of different chameleons with all different kinds of vibes as well. You do also get ones which will almost exclusively live within leaf litter on the jungle floors, and they typically, that specific species won't ever grow any bigger than, like, say, a 50 pence piece. Like the biggest they kind of get is like 1 to 2 50p's large. Like, that's about it. Which, if I had a 50p, I would show you, but I don't currently have 50 pence. But to kind of give you a bit of perspective, I mean, we're talking about a chameleon which is only going to get slightly bigger than like a 2 pence, for example. You know, maybe the average would be a slight bit bigger, but you know, for a lot of that species, they do tend to stay really, really small. And there we go. He's going to go up on my head now. So he's gonna actually gain the best vantage point, being high up on the head, and he's going to get a good view of the room. He's going to survey the scene and make sure that there's no predators around, as well as, but he can also check for prey while he's up there. So being insectivores, they're actually going to eat a wide variety of crickets, locusts, dubia roaches, you know, any kind of mealworms and stuff, but any kind of insect that takes their fancy. Usually ones which are going to be moving at a fairly rapid pace. They've got that elongated tongue ability where they shoot out as well to catch prey. But chameleons themselves, they will also find themselves in the pathway of being prey items themselves. Now, that can be due to any kind of feline predator, or there are a few other options. You know, some snakes and stuff may take a fancy if they're absolutely desperate and want to take a chance with the chameleon. Now, chameleon does have a really good defense mechanism. Obviously, they can change color and try and blend into their environment however much they can. Tickling my nose. So they can actually change color, but the color is not necessarily a camouflage technique. It's not like you see in cartoons where they change color and blend into their background. The color changing adaptability is more for the things like their life cycles and breeding seasons. So when they're trying to attract a mate, they'll change color. It can also be an indication of their emotional state as well as their well-being. So healthy chameleon will pop all their colors, but an unhappy, stressed, or fairly out of sync chameleon can go like really black. Obviously, he's got a little bit of a darker pattern on now because this isn't a regular occurrence thing for me to do, is sit in front of the camera with him. However, if we turn him round, you can see that those blues are starting to come out now. He is starting to pop that blue. Just on this side, yeah, he's starting to relax a bit more. He's exploring. He's just getting used to being out again, out and about and just exploring. And there we go. He's gonna just pop back up on the head, see what the best vantage point is. Now, of course, what he's doing with his tail there is like what most animals who are arboreal will do, and that's actually use the tail as an anchor point, and it's just as a good strength holder for making sure that they're anchored in place and for securing themselves, kind of like securing a line to like on a zip line, for example. So like you want to make sure that your line's secure, that you got balance, and that you're set. And currently, I mean, he's happy like that, so we can just leave him there for a minute or two. Now I can go and get I have got a spare branch that I can use just upstairs, so I can get that in a minute. Oh, I have to excuse me. It's been a very long day. Ugh. I do also need a drink, so when we do need to take like 2 minutes, what I'll actually do is we'll get a drink and we'll hand him off for 5. We'll like get some other things ready, and then we can actually bring him back down. Before we put him back in, we can see him on the branch and stuff as well. Well, there we are. He's just gonna sit up on top of my head there, and again he's trying to find an anchor for his tail. Now he's partially used my ear. However, if I remove it from my ear and just provide my hand, you can see there how the tail just immediately folds around, and that gives him that secure kind of feeling. Okay, cool, I'm sound, I'm safe. Even if I fall, the tail's going to slow me down a bit. If we pop our hand up here, hopefully he'll take it as a chance to get higher and something to climb up to. Yep, see, so there we go. Now, being a chameleon, he's always going to want to explore as high as he possibly can, and he's going to absolutely adore any and every opportunity to utilize his arboreal-like nature. But also, when he finds that he can no longer travel anywhere arboreally, he is going to come down, use the dwellings that are lower down, just for more secure things to climb on and to rest with, as well as finding different heat spots and looking for potential prey. So there we are. Isn't he gorgeous? Isn't he gorgeous? Now he is going to be 3 years old coming up this year, so he's a confirmed adult, so he is ready for any kind of breeding projects that we'd want to do. We aren't going to breed him, sadly, because that would mean needing to get another chameleon, and we just can't facilitate. So there'd be no point in like jeopardizing any health and well-being of many animals just for the sake of, which is sad. There's an element of it which is sad and disappointing that you can't see him pass on his legacy, etc. Right, there's an element of that to it, of course there is. However, he is living a full, happy, healthy life as well. His enclosure's fantastic, which I know is biased, but I was gonna say I can show you, but I can't. But what I'll do is I'll maybe on like an intermission I'll take a break, and we'll take a picture and we'll pop it in the Discord so you guys can see what his setup actually looks like as well. There he is. Again, just that curious nature. His eyes can look pretty much all around the room, so he technically does have a 360 vision. You can't see everywhere all at once, but he does have a 180 degree in both eyes, and that's on either side of his head. So his field of vision is only limited in a really small way, and you just can't see like directly behind his head, for example. So how cool is that? There he is in all his glory. Now, chameleons will shed as often as they need to whilst they're growing. Obviously, as they're juveniles and growing up to adulthood, they will shed a lot more often. But adults won't stop shedding because reptiles never truly stop growing. So while he's still always on the grow and on the rise, however, there is a note to take, and that is if you notice that your chameleon's shedding pretty much all the time, that could be an underlying health condition as well, which could be prompt to be seen and looked at for any number of reasons, but often noticed with other symptoms. It's very, very rare that the only symptom would be shedding, like excessive shedding. There would often be lethargy or loss of appetite and thinning or fattening of the animal, as well as sunken paws, sunken eyes, or visible spine, etc. Now, what you're actually seeing by here, now, while this may look like his spine, this is actually his, it's kind of a spine. It's kind of a part of his spine, but essentially what it is just his back fins. So he's got like this lovely little display just up on the back here, which is prominent and tells ladies, look, I've got a pretty big spine. So come on over. Now, defense mechanism wise, to get back to that from earlier, what they will actually do, rather than the whole change color thing, oh, I can see he's getting a bit annoyed now. He's not happy. However, blue on this side, blue on one side, black on the other. Blue, black. Though it does look black more darker on camera than it is in real life. I show you this is actually a lot lighter. So, yeah, what they'll actually do for a defense normally is actually puff up their whole body, make themselves as big as they can. You can actually kind of flatten himself out like a vertical pancake. Just really up his body size like this. He'll puff his chin out like this, really large. They can go black or grey or whatever, like a really dark colour. And then what they'll often do is open their mouth as well and be as imposing as possible. Be a, you don't want none of this, son. Trust me, you don't want none. You don't want none. Right, so we're going to come back with him in a few minutes. I'm going to grab some stuff ready, but I'm also going to grab a drink because I really need one. So, Stripe, say goodbye to all the lovely people. Say we'll see you in 2 minutes, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes, folks. So what we're actually going to do now is I've got a lovely big branch sprayer that he can actually use, and we can pop him. Hopefully he goes for it. Come on, Stripey. Come on, Stripey. Really want you to get on the branch. There we go. And what you can actually see now is now I can actually have him out and show you how he is a bit more naturally as well. So there we go. Right, so what I can actually do is I can put this branch down on the table here, and I can pop it just up against the mic like that. No, I can't. Fuck's sake. It's going to take down my microphone. It's too heavy. Too heavy. There we are. The stripe. And now you guys get a unencumbered look, so there's no fingers or hands going on coming up to the camera, and it's just him. It's just all him that you can see. And I understand there's like a little bit of light exposure going on him at the moment, but he's going to be loving that light. So to take in the I'd say the UV, but it's not UV, it's an LED. But he's going to be loving that light. It's going to give him the little bit of like daytime boost that he thinks he needs. There you go. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to manipulate the branch around. So we're just going to manipulate the branch around whilst he's doing his thing. So we can hold the branch still now, and then he'll hopefully, what should happen is we should see him like pick a direction to go, and then start climbing or like descending, etc. From that point onwards in his journey as well. But as you can see, so if I lift up the branch here, again you can see that tail in use, kind of acting as like an anchor, and he's got it just under the branch there, which means that he's using it as like as a more or less as a safety net. Now again, if I tell you what, if I put the branch up like this, you'll actually then see that there's a higher point that he can climb to. And what I'll do is I'll move here so you guys can actually see him. And again, see, so naturally he actually just wants to climb up and get higher. So he's looking for that bigger vantage point of the room, see where he can spot prey and other potential spots for like hydration and or for hiding. So he's just going to be looking around the room for, okay, where can I go? What can I do? Like what's on the cards? But yeah, what am I playing? Do you know what I mean? So he is going to be going away in just a moment anyway, but I'm glad that we were able to get him out on stream for you guys to have a little look as well. Isn't he a beauty? And they really are cool and inquisitive, beautiful animals as well, and fairly straightforward, smart too. You know, they're not necessarily like one of the best hunters and anything in the world. They do hunt and rely a lot off instinct and being able to have a precision hunt. But and with that being said, that does take some form of like good cognitive thinking. So again, whether it's just any kind of thought that goes into it or whether or not, and see, even though he's doing that now, so he's ultimately relaxing down, he's looking for a place to rest up, he's thinning his body down, he's really making himself small in order to start going for a rest, because he knows it's coming to the end of the day. He's got about an hour of light left naturally, so he is on the verge of like getting ready for bed. He knows on around the clock routine now. He is aware of the round the clock routine, so he knows he's got roughly, give or take, like an hour before all the lights and stuff go off. So this is about the time of day now that he starts settling down and everything, starts getting ready for bed, because again his internal body clock is telling him so. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to put him away for a moment, and then we're going to play a game for a little bit. We're going to play some Dead by Daylight, and then we'll get another animal out. So we'll hopefully get a lovely snake out for you guys to see as well. Now we're going to try and bring him in just before I put him away. I am going to bring him in as close to the camera as I can physically possibly get without him trying to run over or run off up over the camera, running away and causing havoc in amongst the wiring, etc. There we go. And again, if the camera will focus, it's focusing on the wrong things. Might be because it's all the movement, but there we go. So there's Stripe, everybody. There we are. Oh, that was a lovely focus. Look at that. Perfect. Well done. There we go. Camera doesn't know what to focus on, so if I maybe try and hide my face away. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful details of a beautiful chameleon. So we're going to put Stripe away. We're going to get him back in his enclosure so he can be nice and warm, nice and cozy and comfortable. There we go. And I'm not ripping him off the branch. Look, we just kind of let him go onto the hand. There are ways that you can just remove the chameleon if you really need to, but you don't have to absolutely yoink him. Right. So we're actually putting him, and he lives just down here actually in the corner of the room behind the PC. So say good night, Stripe. Say bye bye. There he is. There he goes. And back in. Come on, buddy. There we are. So what I'm going to do before he goes to bed, he'll have another mist in for as much opportunity for water as he can get. He does have a water bowl as well, but this is always the best way to ensure that he does have some drink and some misting down as well. There we go, and he's all watered and everything now, so he's going to have an hour with the lights on before they go off, and then he'll probably go to bed and have a nice kip. Probably get Thor out in a little bit as well. Which will be fun. Fun, fun, fun for everyone. Just going to knock that back. There we go. Right then, and now we're going to get into some games as well. So I'm going to switch to this screen. You can just confirm that. And we are going to play some Dead by Daylight. Which for me, I've got to source the TV and everything. And then we can get into some games here. Ooh, I've got Jammy Dodgers I can eat too, lovely. I'll turn our volume all the way down. There we go, we're just going to swap those over. So I've got the headset in the controller, and we'll play some Survivor DVD. We'll play a couple games of that before we get another animal out too. 30 seconds is not a bad wait time at all. Alright, what are we doing? We need to unhook or take protection hits 25 times. We've got 2 more of those to do. That's fine. We can do that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Right, killer bets. Leave the name of the killer in the chat below. Onto the side. If you get it right, you yourself a little shout out. So, I'm gonna go for I'm going to say a slinger game, so a dead slinger. There we are, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Do you know what I might have to do is we might have to do a slinger cosplay as well. Oh, it's a Springtrap game. Fun. Oh, he's already here. No fair. There's plenty of other people you could have got first. Piss off. Yeah, spooky bitch. Just go. Go through the door, it don't matter. It's a very calculated maneuver to use the door. I need healing. Oh, 3 and 5 are actually really close together then. Oops. Probably should have went further. But there we are. As is the hand we're dealt. Thank you. I'll leave you two to work on that one. I'll go look for another gen somewhere. See, there's one there. We don't want a 3 gen. And this one's a fairly... Oh, this is the one we started off on. This will be a good one to work on, in my opinion, because it keeps 1 gen over there in the corner of the map on its own, isolated, to prevent any kind of 3 gens from happening later, which is always lovely. Alright, so map is... The tiles on this one are a bit weird, to be honest. So it kind of does like this out bit up here, but then it'll obviously have to stretch down there somewhere. Great skill check. Lovely, love that, love it, love everything about this. Right, he's gone down. Not ideal, not ideal. There we are. Alright, let's get this gen done, is it? Alright, check the toolbox on him. Yes, it is curious to see if he'll come this way, which I think he will, given the fact that he's going to want to check those gens. I think he has seen me, yes he has. And we're going to have to use this opportunity now to run away at immense speeds. Oh, he's going to see my scratch marks there. Be wary. Shit! I was hoping not for that to happen. Yep, gotta avoid that axe, because just get away, because the dungeon was there. So we're just putting distance between. What? Oh, that ping! That ping! Oh, that was painful. Okay, right, start recovering. Okay, he's going for the picker. Very nice. Oh, you got the blind too. Oh, let's go! I was gonna say, he actually got the blind on. Fair play. Killer has not brought Lightborn, which is always a nice sign for us. I myself, you always bring Lightborn as a killer, just because I can't stand to get flashlighted. It's one of my biggest crutches for this game. It really is. Oh, that was close. Yeah. Oh, we're blind. We're blind. Blind for 60 seconds whilst repairing, probably. Something or other like that. More than likely. Good gen repair. Gen pop over there is good. Alright, we need to get these saves. Alright, let's go in for that save then. See if we can't take him off the hook. Etc, etc. Oh, they've been saved. Never mind, there's oh, there he is. See, there's bigger things at play here. Go! As long as he doesn't check the door, we'll be fine. Perfect. Now what I actually want to do is go down here and check for a lovely chest for myself. No, 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 no. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. I'm gonna get fucking popped up in the basement now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Flashlight? No, I'm really shit with the flashlights. Right, I would say we want out, but where he is, so just put in distance. Oh, right by there. That's fine. Right, there's a gen here that's been partialed. Ideally, well, one of the gens we do need to hit is actually, ironically, the killer shack, because otherwise it'll be one of the 3 gen options, and that gives him a big advantage, especially with the shack holding both a gen and a basement. It gives him a huge advantage. Game up Bilal. Oh, good gen pop, well done. Well done. Shit. Hopefully, yeah, he commits that chase. That's good. Gives us time to get our gen all boxed off and ready. Trouble is, I don't know where he is or where he's going. If he pops out that door, it's kind of screwed. It's a bit of a weak spot for me right now. We're in a clinch pin of a spot with her. Killer's advantage, of course, of course. Just keep an eye on it. Just wait till we see it like really start like buzzing around. Oh, there he is. Stomping around. There we go, gem pop. Put distance between. Put distance between. There we are. Lovely stuff. Spider-Man, you do to her. You do to her. Right, they're over there. It's a big danger game for me right now. Oh, there he goes. He's actually off that way. Ping is not my friend right now. So the internet seems to be at a limited use. Of limited capability. Right, come on in. Everyone heal up. Oh, thank you, Billy. I'm not the one who needs healing, but I mean I do, but I figured you'd need it more. We just gotta watch out now then, Billy. Just to be safe. There we are. Thank you for fully healing me. Don't worry, I've got it as best I can. Great skill check. Smashing. Oh, Springtrap is not on the other guy yet, which is worrying me a bit. Worrying me just a little bit here. There we go, cleanse totem. Oh, there he is, he's over there. I imagine he was searching the map for someone to chase them. Oh, there we go, he actually turned around. I think, and I may be wrong on this, but I think he's actually watching a 3 gen. I think inadvertently we have actually 3 gen'd ourselves. Yep, it definitely seems that way. Right, I would be rather careful here. Right, let's go, let's commit. Commit to the gen. He is definitely going to knock this gen once he catches wind. Yep. What we're doing. Okay, he went for the locker. Damn it. Okay, couldn't blind him. I can never blind. I don't understand how to actually blind the killer. I just can't do it. It's not within my capabilities of skills. I genuinely just do not think it's within my capabilities of skills. No, fuck you! No, you bastard. Well, it's my first hook, so that's actually alright. Yeah. But we actually just get to sit for a minute as well. There we are. Lovely stuff. Absolutely bloody lovely. Properly and everything. It's good. It's good. Yes, come on in for the save, baby. You know you want me. I know I want you. You know you want me. You know I want you. Nice. Thank you very much for the save. I appreciate it, Lowy. Lowy 13. Right, he's coming. Good commit. Fair play. GG's well played on the commitment there to the heel. Lowy in there. There's a chest here, so we're just going for maximum points as well if we can, basically. Ooh, fog vial. Oh, careful now, careful. I'm gonna want to try and get that and hook in as soon as possible. Fuck! Nope, I'm fucked. I'm very much fucked here. Son of a bitch. Right, go to the corner, as much as we can. Go. Fuck. We can get, go. I should get all the shots, go. The worst part is we did this to ourselves because we actually 3-gen, and that's like just a huge mistake. That's just like a criminal level mistake, do you know what I mean? Nice. Oh good, he didn't tell me. So that's one bonus. Oh, Jen, right here. Fuck it, let's just sit on this one. Come on, we may as well just get the work in. We're all dead otherwise. Right, except for Billy. Billy's alright. He's got another hook stick. Oh, fuck. My bad. Very much my bad indeed, brother. Oh, come on now. Leave me be. Leave me be. You motherfucker. No. Oh, of course he was going to go round. Oh, we were so close. Okay, technically a warm-up game anyway. So I'm not all that worried. I'm not all that worried about it. We'll do one more then before we get another animal out then. Taka! Little ditty, but the homer and bush. It was as big as the stomach was large. For where they say love goes on, long after the view was attention is gone. Oh yeah, and they specifically like playing Springtrap too. Look, you know, the background, everything. Oh yeah, they say love goes on long after the grilled cheese sandwich is gone. Right, we'll run one more. And then we'll get a snake. 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 Snake your booty. Snake the booty. You know, I would put a different map offering on VIP wristband. Texas Delusion. Oh, that's the new map, isn't it? I haven't fully explored that. Maybe I should go into a custom on my own and have a look. Let's just chuck some blood points in. We've got to save people, so may as well make it altruistic blood points. It'll give me more incentive to actually go and do it as well. It's like double the double, do you know what I mean? Because double it up and double up. Can't stop, double it. Crows gather around survivors when they haven't done anything for a while. After crows accumulate, they intermittently reveal the survivor's location. Couldn't say that one fast if I'd read. Oh, I'd have to try. I'd have to practice, wouldn't I? I was going to say, I couldn't say that if I really wanted to, but... Chest, this icon. Alright. Larry's Memorial. Interesting. Forgot to kill a bet, so didn't we? Stupid bastard. Right, let's just hope it's not a stalky killer. Oh. Never mind, I think it's our alien friend. I believe that to be a turret. So I do think it'd be a xenomorph. Yep! Run, Dwight! Oh, I think Xeno's in chase of Lara right there. Yep, Xeno's committed to the chase. Brilliant. It's actually far better for me. We can focus on the gen and we can get those unhooks in, those safe saves, and we can do all the better for it. Nice one. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, ba, da, 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 da. Xenomorph inbound. Nice, well done everybody. Let's get this chest, fuck it. See if we can't unlock this chest. Get some extra points that we need. Get those extra points on the board. Scribbled map. That's a terrible thing to find in a map. In a chest. Someone got a map? Is that why that's loading up? Oh no, that's the turret, never mind. I'm being an idiot. Dragonite over there, okay. Fun. Let's heal you up, Lara. Come on then. Let's do it. Let's give you some healy hoos. I want candy. Whoa. I'll be careful. Right, I'm going for that save. I'm coming in for the save. I'm on my way. Don't go to second state, Dragonite. I'm coming. I'm coming. I didn't realise you were in second. I'm so sorry. I've got you, I got you, I got you, I got you. There we go. Dragonite has been successfully retrieved from the hook. Ah, oh, never mind. It wasn't a safe version, was it? No. Couldn't have been a safe version. No, that had just been too much. Oh, and they're dead. Of course they are. Right. Xenomorph's gone away. We're actually going to stay by here and cleanse the totem. Shit. Don't come for me, don't come for me, don't come for me, don't come for me, don't come for me. Yes, okay, Dwight's in the chase. Which means we can securely pop that totem. Brilliant. Right. Right, skill check. Successfully try and fix this gen. Ding. Ding. Nice, there we go. Well, we had a good bit repaired there before anything happened. Right, we now know that the Xeno's gonna chase down that gen. Right, lovely stuff. They're gonna be exploring the surrounding area now, probably. Oh my god. Right, someone's in the chase. Oh, they're actually, it sounds like they're just down below as well. It's not good for me. The heart's going off as well, which is a great indicator of like where we stand. I'm blind. I genuinely can't see. I am currently fully blind. Oh! That's two of them hooked. Well, shit. Shit and piss. Right, save this one. And then go for the alternative. There we go. This one saved down. Right, grab our friend here. Son of a bitch. True friend, look, we did it. We did the thing we needed to. Brilliant. And why is she chasing Dwight? Oh, well, it's easier to get the ones you know are dead, basically, I guess, isn't it? And look, well, there's no hard and fast rule for tunneling. Right, let's heal up the Lara. If we can, Lara, I'd like a healing too, please. If and you may. There you go, feel free. What's that? I feel like we absolutely should try and do something for Dwight. It's just hard, man. Killers seem to be on point today too, which makes it all the more difficult then as well. Lovely, yep, let's hop on this gen. I'm good with that. There we are. Oh, detection. Detection detected, maybe. Oh, I am blind too, which is not helping. Oh, for there. Never mind. Right for there. Let's go, pop upstairs and utilize balance to our advantage. Go, 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 go. Right, Xeno's on me, Xeno's on me. Oh, gotta go, gotta go. When you gotta go, you know? Oh god, this is a dangerous predicament for me to be in, I know. Wait for it, time it well. Yes! There we go. And run. Come on. Let's go, let's go. Running them well. Alright, try and get some progress on this gen. Lara is now running the Xeno, so we gotta put gen progress on the top priority list again. No running away, no hiding. Just simply doing. Just simply doing. We'll progress this game no matter what. There we go. Gen popped. Gen popped up there. Nice and smooth. Very good. Very nice. Oh. That's where Lara's running. So, not that way. Not that way, of course. Oh, Xeno has given up the chase on Lara, it seems. Oh, they've got incognito somewhere. I don't like either of those options. So it means that they could tail back and focus on us in some way, shape, or form. We do need to hop on a gen, so this is best option right now. Let's just do this one. That's it. Just keep your head on a swivel, but not so much that it distracts us. Well, exhaustion's gone. Oh, Lara is in chase and being hurt. This is not ideal for us. Not ideal for us at all. Right, go, 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 Lara. No. Whoop. Whoop, that was close. That was close. Go. Ow. Yeah, in any scenario, that was never going to be a good trade-off right there. Go. Yep. Lovely. Go, go, go. Use the whole room. Use the whole run. Ah, bastard. What's happening there? What exactly is happening? Right, hop on the gen. Screw it. Try and get this gen to pop. There we are, gen popped. Nice. What do we get? Show must go on. Interesting. Bloody brilliant too, if you ask me. Ah, balls. Use balanced. Whoop! Go, 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 go. Right, go Lara, go Lara, go. Shit. That was less than ideal, realistically. Ah, balls. Haha, you missed. Whoop. Whoopie doodles. Whoop. Where did Lara get to? Where did Lara get to? I can't see it because I'm blind. This is not good. Shit, shit, shit. Whoop. Whoop. Ah, fucking cunt. Couldn't see Lara, I couldn't pick her up. Ah, never mind. Good effort. Oh, she was you. Damn. Fair play. Go on, Laura. Wiggle off. Wiggle off. Ooh. Take a chance to unhook. Okay. Could take a chance. Damn. Okay, that's one. Done it. Allow it. Allow it. Allow it. Allow it. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Shit. Son of a bitch. Go, Laura. Go, Laura. No. That's so not fair, man. God damn it. Well, look, it happens. It happens. Oh my god, Lara. Lara, yes, come grab me. Come grab me, son. You remember where I was? No, we're blind again. Oh, damn. Lara gonna have a hard time finding me. If I stick to maybe the outskirts of the map, maybe she'll run by me at some point. I don't know though, man. It's hard, it's hard. If you go to Maine would be a pretty popular run, I think. There's a pallet and everything by here as well, though. Come on, where are you at? Where are you at? What way? Give me like a clue, a hint or something. Give me anything. I have no idea. Oh, never mind. Lara, we tried our best, son. We tried. It didn't go our way, but we tried our best. The other side of the map. Jesus Christ. Okay. I am most likely going to bleed out before the xenomorph can find me. I mean, if they find me, kudos, like, good on them, well done, fair play. But I'm definitely not going to be able to save the other person. I'll maybe get a hatch if I'm like extremely lucky, if all the circumstances align in the right way. But I'm not hopeful. I'm super duper, really super not confident in that idea. Come on now. Oh, they might be able to unhook themselves. If Xeno keeps going by them. I doubt it though. I extremely doubt it. I don't think they got enough. There's not enough juice. No. Oh, Dan, I'm so sorry, Lara. Lara, Dan, or Dan, Lara. Dan Croft. Lara, Dan. Thank you, mate. GG's. It was a triumphant effort. It was an absolutely moving effort, but alas, it was not meant to be. Again, I'm most likely gonna bleed out before anything else happens. Oh, there's the hatch. Ain't getting hatch anymore. Ain't getting hatch no more. Xeno! Come find me! Come on, Xenomorph. Where are ya? I'm about to die. There's a bird. Dead. Dead to the floor. Oh, never mind. GG's, well played and all that bollocks. +1 on the pips, that's not bad. Considering. Not bad all considering. Here we are. Here we are. Right, so let's get a snake out next, shall we? I reckon so. I reckon we do a see. Let me smell you now, right? I reckon we can get a snake out, no problem. first, let's change this tone. Smashing. Succeed at 6 consecutive skill checks. Complete this challenge in a single trial. Okay. 6 consecutive skill checks. Is there a way I can make skill checks happen? Is there a way? I do not know. I really don't know. We can do that one though for definite. Here I do it in health state, so we can do that one for sure. Right, so let's back up, back out, all that good stuff, and then what we're going to do is we're going to switch to this one. Oh, she could be a bit stiff. I don't know much, but I tell you for nothing now, it can be a bit stiff. Oh yeah. Right, we're going to get a snake now. But first, we're going to change the source so that I can see in real time everything that's actually happening on my own screen. So, bear with me a moment, folks. I'm going to go ahead and get a snake, and then we'll be right back. Right then, folks, I am just off the side on to the camera at the second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys just a minute, because we are bringing a snake on the screen. So we're going to exclamation trigger and then snake, so that you guys know then that we're bringing the snake on. If you do have a fear or phobia, I do encourage you to try and learn and educate yourself a little bit about the animals and see that they're actually not scary, etc. I've currently got one wrapped around my neck, and it's in no way harming me or out of my control, etc. So it's all perfectly safe and handleable. So I am going to walk back onto screen now, and what I'm going to do is just chill with the snake and just talk about him, etc. And stuff as well. So I'm coming on the screen. Okay, so you're gonna come in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So any lag and stuff now, do tab up the stream and stuff, and then obviously we will I can let you know audibly when to come back if you are massively opposed to seeing a snake on the stream as well. So what we've got right now is our lovely ball python Mazakeen. I did spook her a bit there when I've just moved my hand, so she was leaning down and trying to explore and stretch out, and I've moved my hand in a specific way and it's just spooked her. But there we go. But that is, again, the defense is basically, it's in the name. So for ball python, the defense mechanism is to turn into a ball, and they much prefer to retreat on any kind of any kind of danger stimuli, as opposed to actually attack. So they hit flight far more often than they'll hit fight, but they absolutely can hit fight trigger if they feel threatened enough or absolutely necessary to keep themselves alive and keep their well-being intact. Now, so there's Mazzy. She will come back out of her shell in a moment as well. But Mazakeen is a lovely ball python. She's a big girl. She's a ready breeder. She reliably eats like every other week or like every 2-week gap. But she does eat fairly reliably. So she doesn't hit every single feed every single week, but she is still a good feeder. Ball pythons reputably known in the trade for being one of the easiest pets, literally being the easiest snake to take care for, aside from corn snakes. However, if you want something, if you take my own little bit of personal tidbit advice, I'd always go ball python, just because they're chunkier, they're slower moving, and their response is to inner take rather than like just absolutely get skitterish and run away. So they're completely docile and tame when you handle them and take them out regularly, etc. Right? But they are a great time. As you can see, she is just chilling right now. So what she'll be doing is feeling my warmth. She'll be taking off. She'll be using my body heat to stay warm, and she'll also be feeling the vibrations of my voice that's coming from my whole system. So from my whole diaphragm, she'll hear the talking, the coughing, etc., like the breathing. She'll also feel the vibrations of my heart, because they've got a jaw. So all snakes have a vibration frequency in their lower jaw, which when they're traveling across the floor helps them detect prey, as well as all of them having different methods of actually detecting and hunting prey than out in the wild and stuff as well. So ball pythons, and most pythons in particular, do have heat sensor pits, which they'll actually use over everything else, though they do also utilize their tongue flicking and vibrations as well. A little bit of an itchy beard situation going on. A little bit of an itchy beard. There we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the headset on, just like that, so I'm a little bit more comfortable myself. And what we can do is we could even maybe get away with playing a game of DBD whilst we've got Mazakeen. Now, obviously, the hard and fast rule there is, if she starts doing something that I know she shouldn't do, then obviously we have to stop whatever we're doing and just jump in and actually prioritize Mazzy. Like that's always going to be the number one top priority, is make sure that the animals are safe and healthy first. Their well-being comes above all else in these situations. So, and there she is. So there she goes. She's finally warmed up. She's come out of her shell again, and she's warming back up to exploring. So there she is. She's currently just sat on my chest, on my diaphragm, and she's just exploring her options a little bit. She's getting a little bit like, oh, what's down here? What's over there? What's this bit? And just checking things out, making sure things are okay. And again, because I spooked her earlier, so she's going to be a little bit extra cautious now as well. Anyways, but as you can see, so as I said earlier, she is around my neck. And again, I'm in no danger. As you can see, I can still like breathe and maneuver the animal exactly however I need. Now, there is a rule of thumb to this. Don't just put any old snake around your neck. So only do it if you feel comfortable with the animal. Even then, always ensure that you've got someone who can help you if you absolutely need it, just off to the side or somewhere within the close vicinity. Now, as a rule of thumb, if the animal is bigger than yourself, so once its length starts getting bigger than you are tall, always have someone in the same room on standby in case things go wrong. The animal could be the tamest animal in the world. I personally would say it does not matter. I don't care. Make sure you've got someone readily available who's not only going to be able to help you, but be able to help you confidently and competently in removing the animal you know, in the safest way possible, both for you, the animal, and themselves. Because what you don't want is someone just retching at a snake that's clamped down on you, pulling chunks of skin and flesh away, because snakes have inward facing teeth, which means that when they get a latch onto something, so say that my knuckles there are the mouth, then open up, that's the teeth. Once they've latched onto something, as you can see, those teeth are only going to go backwards. You've got to like really rip forward, and it's going to rip and tear flesh, skin, and anything else that's in the way. Best viewers, well, public relations flattery. I would click the link, however, I think it's bullshit. Plus also, I don't need viewers. I don't need no one. I don't need to pay no one to be you. I've got plenty of amazing, awesome community as is. You see this wonderful community. You see everyone who sat there in the chat. You don't know how many people are lurking, do you? You don't know how many people are just chilling in the background. No, you don't. So don't you dare come into my chat and judge and tell me I need to buy viewers. Thank you very much. Because I'll have you know, I loves my community exactly the way it is. Thank you. So all that, you fucking bellend. God alive. People come in and make some bold assumptions, don't they? Yes. But I love everything that is this all on its own, exactly the way it is. Maybe we'll do a live on TikTok as well with the animals before we go bed. Maybe we'll go live on the TikTok there, and do something over there as well. I don't know what I need to ask some friends, right? Because I don't know what you can and can't say about other things on other places. So I try to be careful, but I'm never sure, and I don't fully exactly understand and know. But you know, maybe we'll do a little thing after we're done here, and we'll have a look. We'll look at stuff that's going on elsewhere as well. So yes, 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 indeed, and diddly diddly, and diddly diddly diddly, and diddly diddly diddly. Interesting. Regardless, it's interesting. So I wouldn't be too worried about anything, to be fair. So, as I said, we've got the wonderful Mazzucchino. Do plan to breed her at some point in the future as well, hopefully, to my male firefly, who's actually you this side, yeah, she's this side, so she's climbing up this shoulder, who hopefully will produce some amazingly beautiful offspring as well. Now, there's never a guarantee for offspring, as with any of the genes in any of the morphs of any ball pythons. There's never a guarantee that producing any of those genes back out again unless they're heterozygous. Now, heterozygous meaning that they need to be bred into themselves to reproduce. So you could get, however, if you breed a pastel to a pastel, for example, then what you're producing is a super and not a heterozygous. A heterozygous then being the dominant gene that's actually going to pull forth and be the potential producer for any of the variances. Now you have got things like allelic genes as well, which are basically genes that you need two of to activate another gene to get that particular strain of morph, which is a whole other thing entirely. So you're talking things like soul suckers and ghosts, I think, and maybe champagne, if I'm right. Don't quote me on that one. I'm not 100% sure. I know soul suckers definitely one of them. But then of course you've got your recessives and your T's and all that kind of stuff, but that's a whole another jam that we'll have to like commit like a full stream to. I think we'll have to do it in its entirety and go through like how genes work and things, because it is super fun if you're actually like into it, you're invested, and you think, God, that's mega reasonable. That's like a really cool thing to hear and see about. Right, so what we need to do now is, I tell you what, we do actually need to check this screen, make sure everything's working. I tell you what, should we run a game with Mazzy on us, and then do that? So should we do that? I tell you what, we'll ready up and everything, and what I'll do is I'll try my best to play it, and then we'll just have to review as we're going. So what I'll do is I'll pop it in. I'll change the source on the TV. So if I'm with Mazzy, so there we go. We can just scooch around just there a little bit. Just and then change the source on the TV. Perfect. And then now what we've got is a 2-for-1 on the entertainment. So now not only are we playing a game of DVD, but we've got a snake out too. So we've got the lovely Mazakeen harness as well, and we're going to be playing some DVD. How fun is that? So there we are. Right, I'm going to move that to the side there. Put the killer bets in the chat if you want to guess the name of the killer or who you think it's going to be. Put it in the chat. If you get it right, you give yourself a little shout out. So I think it's going to be, what have we had? We've had a nurse, we've had a nurse, we've had a Springtrap. Who's the other one? Who's the other one that we had? I can't remember. But right, I didn't say one in time, so hopefully one of you guys actually wins it instead. Oh, it's a nurse! God damn it! I was just saying about nurse game as well. I was literally just saying about a nurse game. How coincidental is that? Right, go, 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 go. We've got to keep the pace here. We've got to dictate the how this game is going to go. That is super unsettling though. Whatever version of the nurse's skin they've got on, that's unsettling. So it sounds like they're choking, which is kind of nuts. Like that one's actually like a little bit like off-putting, like just minorly freaky. Just fuck off! Ain't no way you got me, you silly bitch. Oh, I would love to see you track me. Because I give both of us the spin then, I think. Oh, let's work on this gem. What was my... Ah, no! Strictly speaking, what was my objective? Because I can't remember. Oh, it was heals. It was heals. Never mind, I remember now. She pitched that perfectly, didn't she? Fair play. Oh, it's like a soul suck thing. So your head off. You're like, your soul is being tormented kind of thing. Interesting. Okay, so they're a good nurse as well, because they've invested in a good outfit. And I can see that they're playing well. They know all the predictions, like, so they know how to maneuver and play in the right kind of way. Alright, let's go. Ah, shit, couldn't go up the hill that way. Up here then. Go on then, hear me up. Ultima Vlogs YouTube, okay. Lovely, another content creator right here. Alright, let's unlock this chest. We're going to have to gather as many points as we can. Now, we can heal health states by any means. It can be hours or others, I believe. So long as it's 10. Right, so that's blue key. Alright, let's go ahead and use this toolbox on the gen. 2 gens fairly close together, so that creates a power dynamic for those gens right there. So we want to be careful and wary of that. Ooh, great skill check. Fantastic. Fantastic names. Kevin, Veronica, Lenny, come on. Don't know. What fucking Gaspy McWeezerton's on me. Shit. Shit on it. Son of a bitch. prediction on that blink is nuts. Nope. Thank you, balanced. Need out of that situation ASAP. Right, duck, 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 duck. Anyone over here? Anyone here to save my ass? Nope. We can work on the gen. We can work on the gen anyway. They're on Ultima Vlogs, except they're not anymore. Where have they gone? It seems like the nurse is specifically trying to find me. I don't like it. I'm not here for it. I'm not about that. You trying to get me because of TTT? TTV? You trying to get me because of the TTV in my name? Smiggy 23. Very nice. Right. Okay, so she's focused on the gem pop area. Very nice, very nice. I mean, you've got a chance. When you're the nurse, you've got a chance of like checking out the area and naturally just coming across some people. I personally would probably restrat into like just keep it on gens that haven't been done. But again, you run that risk of if the survivors like play well, they just kind of duck and hide from you like the whole game. Especially if they heal up. Like I know I'm not healed, but I could get healed shortly. Oh, Toto. Thanks, Toto. That's really unsettling. Really not a fan of that nurse outfit. It's whatever it is that makes the head realistically. Oh, oh, oh. Get him away. Yep, get him away, get him away. Right, Bandito, yeah, if you can go for that, then I can get off whatever this is. Hopefully this serves us better. Right, come on. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Hex removed from the map, baby. That's how RepTiles do. That is how the RepTiles do. Right, through the building, through the building. Gotta make sure that we're staying safe as possible. Oh, hello. She's currently like using me to like force her head forward to kind of explore and expand her vision across the area. So she's actually just looking forward, looking for the way down, I imagine. Right, we want to be real careful if we're going to heal you. Real careful, Ultima Vlogs. I wish I could show you guys the snake. If it weren't for the concentration on the game, I would show you like just exactly what it is she's doing. But we're try not to disturb her, so she can come out of her shell better. And on top of that, we are gonna make sure that she feels comfortable and everything. Plus, I'm like trying to make sure that I can do okay in the game, to be fair. Right, there we are, there's the person. Right, so up on this with Dwight. With Twig called Smiggy. Smawungi 23. Smawungi 23. There we are, we'll have this gem pop now in a second. Oh, great skill check on top as well. Imagine that. Imagine the great skill check on top, baby. Oh, let's go. Right, snake moving downwards now. So this may be the point in the game now where I'm like, shit, I've kind of got to abandon everything and like, just take care of the animal. She started to like climb down. And like I can feel her like licking my arm. So she's like, she's currently tasting the air. She's using that tongue to see what pheromones and like whether or not there's any kind of prey around. She's using that tongue for all her best abilities. Now you can see that she did go up. She's currently on my shoulder. but whether or not she chooses to stay is the other question. So what she could do, there's a hole in the back of my chair which is designed into it. I haven't just put a hole in my chair, so she could go through the gap in the back of my chair and then try and wrap around and then get down sufficiently and safely that way. She could try and stretch over to the mantelpiece over there, just to my right, and try and work her way down using the mantle as a fireplace, though I definitely try and recommend that she definitely do not do that. Or she's going to curl back up around and try to find an alternate route or path down, which she currently has done, considering her head is currently over on the left hand of her. It's currently on the left shoulder. Oh, we narrowly avoided nurse there. Narrowly avoiding. Perfect, our exhaustion's not up just yet. There we go, back round. I'm back on the gen. Especially while she's working her way towards that Jenny. Now, is she in chase? Is she? Yep, she's gone for a chase. Hopefully our exhaustion kind of weighs down. Okay, she's given up the chase. Why is she giving up the chase? She's got to bring a pallet, I imagine. And then she's going to go for this gen because she knows it's being completed. Right, and goes full send forward. That gives us a reprieve from her. She's going to maybe damage the gen. But nope, opting not for that. And instead, oh, never mind, yep, so damage the gen, trying to regress it, just to make sure that no progress is being made around the map. Smart of nurse. No, the snake's pulling my headset off and climbing down. This is the worst possible outcome of all of the outcomes I described. I may have to locker hide. Okay, hide in the locker, retrieve the snake. Yep, she went through the hole as well. Literally the worst of all the outcomes other than just flopping. So flopping would have been her dead weighting just directly off me, and just letting her body fall and hoping that she can like stick a landing somewhere. Like, so she will do that if she feels like she absolutely needs to as a survival technique. She will just let her body drop. Very, very unlikely, but it could happen. If she decides to just go, I'm close enough to like the floor or another surface that I can like hold on to, and then just throw balls to the walls and just go in for it. Now, currently working her way up under my armpit, and trying to use my shoulder as the latch point to anchor. There we go, and what we're actually going to do now is we're going to run for this door. Balance landing boosts me, and no, she's going under the chair. She's going under the chair, no, Mazzy. Uh-oh, she's wrapped around the arm of the chair, which has a lovely sufficient gap for it to wrap around, but not so good for me, because it means she's going to end up shortly on my lap. Whoop. Oh, she used the short blink too, just to try and like back me in. You've got to be careful with this. Watch out, healers. Watch out, those of you healing. She's on the way. Nice, other door open. Where is that other door? Ah, there it is. I see it. I'm on my way. I would like to ensure an escape for myself. Hi, Meg. Hi, Meg. Hi, Meg. There we are. Right. So now we can actually work on retrieving Mazzy, who's currently still making her way down under the chair, but that's fine because we can manipulate her body in a safe and respectable way, and we can actually just plop her back on my head, just like that. Oh god, it's not the most ideal of places to be, but like as long as she's safe, she's happy. I don't really care. I could lose the game for all I care. Bandido, right, we're escaping, we're all going, I think we're all leaving. Smashing, look at that. Boom, we done it, Mazzy. What do you think? Did we do good? Did we do good? I think so. I think we did great. We double pit too. Woohoo! We double pit, Mazzy, let's go. There we are. Right, so that's another game done in between, which is brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Right, so what we're actually going to do now is we're gonna switch back from game to the like just chatting screen. Now that we've got that all sorted and fixed up, brilliant. Right, so we're going to switch back to the screen. I'm going to source the telly again, just so I can kind of see things in real time too. And what we're going to do is we're going to put Mazzy away, and we'll get a different one out. Maybe a corn snake for you guys this time. There we go. Right, so where's Mazzy gone? She's on my head somewhere. Oh, there she is. She's just popping down the side of my face. Look, there's her head, just off to the side. Trying to stick a tail in my mouth. Hiya, babe. Hi, honey. You alright? She's like, hello. What's going on over here? Ah, yes, I see you know your snakies well. There we are. There we go. Go on then. Off you pop to the background somewhere. Right, so what we are going to do is actually just remove the headset, like so. We're going to unplug it from the controller. What I'll actually probably do is we'll probably actually leave the games now for tonight, and we'll just focus on doing the animal stuff. So let me just... What I'm going to do is I'm just going to very quickly reset this bit like that, because I just like it. I just like it reset like on a whim like that. There we go. And as you can see, and again, I can breathe perfectly fine and everything. Like, I still have full autonomous control over the animal if I need it. I'm just letting her explore my head, and just freely roam. Just letting her go and kind of doing what she wants, but still within a controlled environment of my vicinity, basically. I'm going to remove this because she's basically almost all but taken it out anyways. So the hair can kind of like be free and crazy for a bit if it really wants to. But there she goes. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a close-up of the camera of Mazzy Keen. So I'm going to show her off directly in front of the camera a little bit as well. So there we go. There she is, and you can see just how beautiful her colours and pattern are. And again, it's not the best kind of lighting and stuff for doing this, but we're working with what we got, and look, she's just an absolute stunner. So again, she's a Mojave ball python, so her morph being Mojave and her species identification being Pythonus python regius. Here we go. So they do have two names though. They have ball python or royal python. Over in the UK, known a lot more renownedly as royal pythons. Not because of the Queen or any of our royal family, but actually due to a different form of royalty, and that's of the old Queen Cleopatra, who would often use different snakes, but often ball pythons as a form of jewelry. So she'd use them alive as well, and she'd like carry them around on her wrists or right around her neck as a power of status and as a symbol of power and status. And there we go. There she is, just resting there now, just getting her bearings and just having a little rest. And again, now this is the perfect opportunity for me to actually like bring her up close to the camera. Let me move the microphone out of the way. So now I can actually like show her off a bit. There we go. And look at all those scales. And you can see her breathing too. So the way her sides are going in and out just below, that's actually breathing. Now, what's really interesting with the snakes and how they are set up biologically is they do have two lungs, but the lungs go downwards down the length of their body. So they actually goes one lung into the second. So it goes lung 1, line, and then immediately attached is lung 2, and it's a line down as well. And their respiratory system is really, in fact, pretty fascinating as well. And there we go. Oh, look at her. She's just a beautiful, Beautiful future mum right there. Yes. Gorgeous animal. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I can see she's got a little bit of shed still stuck onto there, but that's fine. We can bathe her and get it off as well. So that's completely fine. There you go, Mazzy. There you go. So that's just a sign for me to improve the humidity in the enclosure. There we are. And again, beautiful, beautiful snake. There we go, see? Just gorgeous, ain't she? Beautiful. Look at you. All curious and explory. Right, so we're going to put Mazzy away now, guys. And then we will probably raid out, because it had to be a little bit of a shorter one tonight, because I'm trying to spend some time with the family and everything as well. So we're going to make sure that we're getting in and doing that as well. Right, so with that being said, we're going to get Mazzy away, and then we're gonna raid out. So I'm trying to make sure that I spend time in the raid as well. But we may still do some TT, some short form live, and do like a quick like powwow of like a half hour or something on there. Maybe we'll see. We'll have to see. Depends on the time. But right, so we're gonna get Mazzy away. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Oh, right. There we are. So what we can do now is we can raid out and send this lovely stream and community to another. I think tomorrow's the last day I can capitalize on the streamer spotlight that I've got on the community chest community. So we're gonna have to try and take as much advantage of that as we can as well. Not for the sake of, but because I love to show people the animals and stuff, do you know what I mean? Right, so let's mute the tab a second. Let's go see whom we can raid to, because we're almost at 2 hours anyways, and that was kind of like the slot that we had. It went a lot faster than I thought it was going to as well, to be fair. Like a lot faster. We can go raid. We can go raid Crazy Hazy. He's currently dressed up like a pirate. Oh, we can also raid Youngie. I think we do that. I think we go raid Youngie. Oh, why isn't it working now? Let me refresh the page. Bear with me. I swear, if the internet's gone, that would be hella timing. Nope. Okay. It's just the Twitch for whatever reason. Okay, so let me just reload Twitch altogether then, because do you know what? It does that sometimes when I go into Crazy Hazy's stream as well for whatever reason. I don't know why, but it does. It sometimes just lags and then just does not want to work. What? How? Like, happy for you and all, but my goodness. Right, Youngie's a super awesome, really cool dude. So we actually are gonna go ahead and raid him. There's a lot, and I mean a lot of awesome people live that I interact with. But I'd love to send it into Youngie because Youngie's actually raided us a bunch, and he's a cool one of my new friends. So we're gonna /raid, and then Youngie 56 556 no 56 _. So please show him all the love and support that you can. He's super awesome, deserves so much love and support. Recently got affiliate, so congratulate him and all that good stuff. And I will see you all soon. Diolch yn fawr iawn am fod yn stream. Di cael chi gyd, cael saff, cael ddiogel, a popeth fel hwnna. Stay safe, stay awesome and all that good stuff. And I will see you all very soon. Thank you so much for hanging out and seeing the animals and everything with me. It's been fun. Have a great night, everybody.